the absolute best MagSafe case around, MagBak. Now, if you all remember from my S25 Ultra that I used the MagBak on, this case is amazing. The magnets on it are super strong, makes for a really good connection to your wireless Qi2 chargers. Pretty much actually anything that's metal, you're going to be able to stick this to and hang your phone from, whatever you want to do. Now, big shout out to MagBak for sending me this case. They found out that I had upgraded my phone from the S25 Ultra to the new Pixel 10 Pro XL. Yes, Google, you got me back. I now have another Pixel device in my hands. And I will have to say, I do absolutely love this phone. I never rock a phone without a case. I want a case that has magnetic capabilities. I know the Google Pixel 10 Pro line has built-in magnets where you don't have to have a case anymore. But again, I don't rock a phone without a case. I mean, look how beautiful this thing is. Why would I risk damaging it? So we're going to review the Pixel 10 Pro XL version of the case. And this phone, I don't have a screen protector on it. We'll be installing the screen protector that comes with the case as well. Let's get to it. So again, big shout out to MagBak for sending the Pixel 10 Pro XL case. I actually still have and use my MagBak wallet from my previous one, so I'll probably be using this on here as well. I also want to say thanks because they also sent a couple of color kits that you can customize the case with. Now this is really cool, and I'm going to show you how this works, and we're going to switch a few things out. I'm probably going to do a little white and red instead of just doing all one color, because I like to have choice and I like things to be unique. So I can make it as unique as I want. Let's get to it. First off, let's check out the case. This is the MagBak case for the Pixel 10 XL Pro. It's awesome. Now, one thing I want to point out here real quick, if you see these magnetic strips right here, this is a little different than I had on my S25 Pro, because the S25 Pro, the camera bump was flush with the rest of the case. This right here actually has the camera bump. So MagBak did something that I think is really, really cool. They made these magnetic sections where they actually will pop out. You can kind of see that. So if you're going to stick it on a metal surface, they're going to pop out just enough to actually make a good magnetic hold and not interfere with the camera bump. Now, these aren't really necessarily used when you're using your Qi2 charger, because that's typically going to be right here in the center and you're not going to interfere with the camera bump anyways. But that's a very, very well thought out feature, and I think it's awesome actually, because now you can set this on a metal surface and don't have to worry about hitting the camera bump, because you see it sticks out a little bit. I unfortunately don't really have anything metal in my office. Everything I have is aluminum, so I can't actually show you how that works here in the office. I take it downstairs when I'm done and I'll show you how this works. I actually have my water heater and a couple other things down there that are metal that this will actually work on, so you can kind of see how that works. So it's pretty awesome. The kickstand is the same as it was on my S25 Ultra. This one actually has a little firmer click. You can hear that when it comes out, and it still has a little magnetic piece, so when it's closed, it's not going to just flop off there. I love the kickstand because I used it all the time. A lot of times I would be sitting at my desk and I'd want to watch the hockey game, and I would set it up like this so I could watch it, and I'll show you that here in a second. But yeah, again, another awesome feature. Another cool thing about this case to me was an absolute lifesaver, or I should say pinky saver, is the pinky cushion. This right here is awesome. I don't know why more people don't actually use something like this, because when you're resting your pinky on your case, as we all do when we're holding our phones, that actually can really dig into your finger if it's a sharp edge. And some case manufacturers don't really take into consideration how that sits on your hand. Again, super awesome features. We're going to go ahead and switch out some of these colors. Then I'll put the included screen protector on the phone and we'll check it out. Okay, so we got out the red and the white, and we have to decide which ones I want to do where. So obviously you have the camera bump right here, okay, that is removable. Okay, so you see here, you just simply pop that in and this comes out. You see there, okay? And you see it looks just like that one. They actually give you an extra one for the regular Pixel 10 Pro. This one's a little smaller. I don't need this one. You can see in here, it's got a couple little edges right here where that kind of pops in there. So there is a top and there is a bottom. So we're just going to take this, we'll set it up in here, and we're just going to pop that in like so. And as you can see, you now have a red camera bump, and I like that red camera bump. It's very cool. See what it looks like on the inside. Very easy. Okay, so I think I'll do everything on the back here in red. So let's go ahead and take this out here, and you can just simply pull this out like this and it just slides out. See, super easy. Now you're probably thinking, well, what keeps it from just falling out when the phone's in there? Well, when the phone's in there, it puts pressure on these spots right here, and that can't come out. So we'll take this and we're going to slide this in here. Now you can see on the inside, this little flap right here, this is where this sits. So you can just simply take this and you can just slide it up in here like so. And as you can see, that little piece right there, when the phone's in there, that slides in there and it keeps it from coming out. So we'll just put that back down there. And now we have this side to do, and we see repeat the process. Voila, red holder. Again, when the phone's in, this is not coming out. Super easy, looks awesome. Now here we have a little bit of like edges right here. And then we also have these raised edges right here. Well, these are pieces that on the inside, these just simply pull out, okay? So you can take these out. So you're gonna pop this in a little bit. Once you pop that in, you just simply reach in here and grab it and pull it out like that. Now they actually do this section here in two pieces. So you have this little section first, okay? It goes right up here at the top, and you just line it up and push it in. All right, so you see there, we got those three put in. So now we'll take this other section and we'll put it here. Okay, so there's that. So now I have red there, I have red on the loop, and I have red on the camera bump. I think on this side, I'm going to do white, and then I'll put the buttons over here from the white. So that way that's the volume and the power. So again, on this side here, kind of just push one of these little tabs in. That way you can grab it on the inside and you just pull it out. I mean, super easy. Then you take this and we're going to stick it in here. And there you go. We have white here and red here. Now, one thing I want to point out is you do kind of have to work those little pieces in the holes a little bit because they kind of pop in to prevent them from just coming out real easy. And of course, when the phone's in there, again, none of this is going anywhere because the phone's going to be holding all of this in place. Camera bump and all, right? You're not gonna be able to move any of that once the phone's in there. Let's go ahead and pop these buttons out, and we are going to do the white buttons here. Let's see, there's that one. These here, just pop it out. You push them on the outside, you push them in, and you just simply pop it out like so. As you can see, that one's black. This one's like a silver. It's not white, but it's like a silver. And do the same thing with this little one. So you take the new one, and if you notice, it's got like little raised edges, you see. So that's what keeps it from popping out. So you take that, stick it in this way, pop it in, and you're good to go. Awesome. So easy. Silver buttons, red, 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 white. Awesome. And you can actually go online and they sell all kinds of different colors. So you can get more than just, you know, the red and the white. And again, I want to point out, they give you these two different rings because one's for the Pro and one's for the Pro XL, because obviously the Pro XL is a little bit wider. Okay, so now we're going to take the phone and we're going to put the screen protector on it. They give you some pretty good instructions on what to do, what not to do. And you've only got one shot. I almost forgot to show you this. They give you this little metal plate. You could take this and stick it like on the wall or something. And look at that. Like, look, I can show you how that works. See? That's awesome. This is super strong, man. I mean, that right there just snaps on there.
Okay, so I wanted to test this out. So I went ahead and put that metal strip right here on my desk. So that way when I'm sitting here working, I can just pop it up there. But look at that. I mean, that's amazing. That's a really strong magnet. But this way I can be sitting here working and I can have my phone right here instead of having it laying on the desk. I still have room under here to plug the charger up. So win-win. Awesome. Thanks, MagBak. Great product.
All right, so you set the phone in there. You make sure it's all nice and snug. They give you this little guides right there to make sure it's laid flat, right? So you want to take your alcohol pad and clean the screen real good. Again, this being a brand new phone, it's not going to be too messy, nice and clean. You take your microfiber cloth, make sure it's all nice and dry. And if you have a dusty area, you can actually use this right here and kind of dab it to pick dust up. I don't know if you can tell, I think that's pretty darn good. So now that the screen is ready, you're simply going to pull this out right here, push this down, okay? Make sure that's sticking out. It's just closed firm, and then you're just gonna pull this. As you see, that protected layer comes out because now it's stuck the actual screen protector to the phone. So now I can lift the cover. So now the screen protector is on. I'm gonna take our microfiber cloth, and I just wanna make sure that the edges are all applied well. There's no bumps, there's no bubbles. It's perfect. Most of these screen protector applicators, they work fantastic, way better than you used to, but you still have to make sure the edges are down. So that is pretty flawless. Go ahead and power the phone on. You can see there in the light, that's flawless. Fantastic. Now we take the case. I always take the buttons in first. That way I don't end up accidentally pushing them. Pop the bottom corner in. Then you want to take the top and just pop it in. Make sure it's all nice and tight. And those buttons those work good. Camera bump. You see there, that's not coming out. When you, after you use it, you just slide it back in there and it's nice and flat. This phone has fantastic raised edges. So when it's face down, you don't have to worry about anything hitting the actual screen. Likewise, that camera protector, that bump right there protects the camera edge. So when you're down like that, you don't have to worry about anything actually hitting the camera screen. So it makes it super easy. Let's test out the fingerprint reader, because now that's got a screen protector on it. My S25 Ultra actually had a little bit of issue with that. Let's see. Nope. Almost instant. Nice. Okay. So let's take this downstairs so I can show you how powerful this magnet is, and I can show you what these do. But once again, thank you, MagBak. This case feels great in my hand. I love the colors. These little raised edges make it nice and easy and firm to hold. Here's the pinky pad. So now when I'm sitting here holding my phone, I don't have to worry about the phone digging into my pinky. I use wireless charging, so it doesn't really matter. However, this just simply comes open and you can actually plug in USB-C. After you pull it out, you simply make sure, and you can see it's got that like little piece right there that fits into the USB-C port. So it protects the port, protects your finger, kind of a double whammy. Perfectly cut out speaker holes, excellent fit, buttons fit, work perfect. Kickstand, so if I want to set it like this, I can set it like that. But most of the time, I set it like this because I'm watching TV or I'm watching sports or something like that. Obviously, you can't put it this way because it's not going to hold up, but it's not designed to. So, I mean, that's kind of obvious. Like, it's designed to go one particular direction. And of course, my MagBak wallet, as you can see, it just pops on there. I mean, again, very, very hard to get off. This magnet is so strong. It's crazy. Wallet on here, look at that. I mean, this is one thing I love about this case, man. The magnets in this case are next level. It's so awesome. Let's go downstairs so I can show you how these raised magnets work. Okay, so here we are in my garage. Okay, this is my water heater, and obviously water heaters are a little rounded. Look at that. That's not going anywhere. So here is a little mount I kept up here because I'll sometimes film content in the garage. You can see that it just sits right on there, nice and firm. That doesn't interfere at all with the magnet. Okay, let's go over here. So here's my freezer. Anything that's metal, this thing's gonna stick to. So here I can show you. See, look at the back plate. See those little plates? See how it pops out? When you put it on the flat surface, it's flush. That way you don't have to worry about it coming off because the camera bump. But this case is amazing. You gotta go check it out. Click the link down in the description. Go get yours today, because I'm telling you, this right here is going to change your case life. I promise you. This is the best case I've ever used. The magnets are strong. The protection is fantastic. You don't have to worry about damaging your phone. Don't have to worry about damaging your lenses. What do you want? Click the link. Go get yours today. We'll see you next time.